Hello, stamping friends. This is Jenny from Celebrate the Journey, and it's Wednesday night, time for a Facebook Live. I guess, or yeah, it's nighttime. It's 5 o'clock here, so I guess that counts as nighttime, doesn't it? So, I hope everybody's had a good week so far. Lots going on here. Trying to kind of get ready for spring, and I hope everybody else is also. Well, before we get started, I wanted to bring up my comments so I can see them, I hope. There we go. So I can see who's live. If you're live, please give me a thumbs up or a hello. Let me know you're here so that I'll know that you can hear me. So before we get started on our card, we're going to talk about tomorrow, April 21st, is free shipping for Stampin' Up! Orders over $75. So if you don't have $75, get together with some friends and ask them to toss in and say, don't you need a pack of cardstock? And get some orders together that way so that you can get the free shipping. Since shipping has increased this month, that's the free shipping is a good deal. Plus, there are quite a few things that will increase in price starting May 1st, like cardstock and envelopes and adhesive sheets. So if you want to save, I think it's like 50 cents a pack of cardstock, go ahead and order some. You know you're going to always need white cardstock. You know you're going to need red for Christmas. Pick those colors that you are sure you're going to use, and it won't take long for you to get an order together. So I think that would be a wise investment. So this stamp we're going to use tonight is called Home and Garden, and it is in the mini catalog, and it has the stamps, and then it has coordinating dies that go with it. And it's mainly for a masculine card. Thanks for helping me grow. Birthday wishes, Dad. Happy Father's Day. To the man who can do anything. But I think we can make it into a card for a girl. And that's what we're going to do tonight. Now, I'll show you the masculine card I made. And I used some of our wood grain paper. Not sure which pattern. I think this is from the Hearth and Home. The one with the bees and stuff on it. And then I used basic gray and cherry cobbler. And it's just more masculine looking for Father's Day. It could say happy birthday also. Now this plant is from Plentiful Plants, and I thought that kind of looked like it would look good. You know, if you got your potting shed here, and now you've got a plant, and then I added some of the pebbles down there. Well, my daughter-in-law likes to garden a lot, so I thought that we would make a pink card. You know, pink is her favorite color. So we'll see if we can't make this work. So I've started with basic gray again. And this is, let's see, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then polished pink layer is 4 by 5 1/4. And then my wood grain, this is that same pack of DSP, is 3 3/4 by 5. So just really, this is your preference here on layering, how much color you want to see from each layer. Hi Jamie, thanks for joining us, and Sherry, thanks for joining us tonight. I love this set. It just, today's the first day I've pulled it out, and I'm glad that I have been able to come up with some ideas to use it for not just Father's Day, but for other occasions. And we'll just go ahead and layer this. I think we can go ahead and put it on our card base too. Go ahead and get that over with, because we got a lot of stamping and a lot of die cutting. But the fun thing about this is you can do most of them all at the same time. So I just have a regular card base here. And have it open whichever direction is your favorite. I like the tall cards myself. Alright, now we'll just put this kind of to the side and do some stamping here. Just some scraps that I have, so we'll use those up. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to share before we start stamping. Wrong stamp set here. I know that we have some new people that have started joining us here on Facebook, and maybe you haven't stamped before, or you haven't put your stamps together with your labels. So I saved one to show you. So when you get your, if they're red rubber stamps, you get all the stickers that go with your stamp. So if you'll take that and put it on your block, and then there is a seam. It can, this one is vertical, but it can be horizontal also. So you get a pick, or if you've got long fingernails, you can get it started, and you peel that off. Have to put that ink on there. And now you're going to lay your stamp down, and then you can put your sticker on it. It's easier than trying to peel that sticker off and get it all over your hands, and it sticks to your fingers, and then it's crooked. So that way it's taken care of for you. And you're more likely to get it straight. Not always, but you might. So just wanted to review that just in case you're a new stamper. We're going to use Memento Black. We're going to use a couple blends here. We can stamp our rake. I think we can stamp these. Are they garden shears? And we might have room there for the spade. This is what happens when you rock your stamps, but since we're going to die cut this, I think we're okay. But try not to rock those stamps. We got this cool ladder here. We'll stamp it. We're not going to use the gloves. I think we'll stamp those on the inside. And now we have a shovel. There we go. Now we can do our coloring. Let's see, we need a little bit of brown. So I pulled out crumb cake. And let's see which end. I realize this one is kind of light and I might need to order a new one. I thought about our ladder could be pink because my ladder that, you know, we have, Robert's ladder is blue, my ladder is red. A couple years ago, that's what I asked for my birthday, was a ladder. And I picked out a bright, shiny red one. You know, the older we get, the shorter we get, and I was having trouble reaching things. At least I blame it on that. I'm not, of course, I've never been tall. Now we can add a little shading here. If I can get it open. Hi, Claudia. Thanks for joining us tonight. You know, not all men like yard work. So it's nice that we can make this card work for a female. At least I hope that's what will happen. Then we'll do our handle. Brown. Oh shoot, I meant to do that pink. I'm gonna go back and do that rake pink. I think it'll be all right. I can stamp another one. We'll do a little combination here. And we'll do our shovel with pink, polished pink. These dies have a second layer where if you want to use silver foil on the shovel and the spade, then you can. I decided I was just gonna color. I'm not gonna, mainly because I don't think I have very much silver foil. I need to put that on my list. We used it all up, I guess, for Valentine's Day or something. I'm not real sure. Still rocking that. I'm gonna have to pay attention better. So we're gonna make our rake be pink. That'll be all right. I'll put a little pink on our shovel. Have you seen those, I think it's like on wedding showers that you can get a box of pink tools, because women need their own tools. I know, that way they don't get in trouble for using the wrong ones. So I think we can have pink garden tools also. So now we'll do some gray. We've about used up all of that. It's a pretty juicy blend here. And once you get all this done, the card comes together pretty quick. I think it'd be real pretty if I'd used the foil, but I would have had to do some digging to find scraps, I think. Probably should have used the fine tip here, but too late for that. We'll go ahead and cut this off since we're not going to use it. Throw that away. We can run most of these through all at the same time. That's what makes this be little better. So we will put this on our plate. And there's one other thing. There are these little hooks that hold the tools on the rack, and then we need the rack that's nailed up in your garage to hold your tools, or in your potting shed. So we'll put all this on here. We have a rack like this to hold our mop and broom. Okay. Let's see if we can get that shovel on there. This is nice that you can get it all done at one time. So what is going on with you guys? Tell me what you've been up to. Today was our Costco Sam's Club day. Wednesdays always wear me out. But it's still nice to get out, isn't it? The weather's finally pretty. No more snow. It's been kind of windy, but nothing bad. And tomorrow is my day to spend on planning for the new catalog. That's my goal, is to get some classes planned. I think I need another piece there to hold that. And now we need the rake. Let's see, I didn't need another. Piece here. I sure hope these cut nice, because I don't have to color them again. Sometimes I will cut them before I color, just because of that. I think that looks fairly safe. We'll run that through. Hold our breath, make sure it gets nice and straight. Lots of creaking here. Pull this out. There's a lot of stuff on there, isn't it? I know this went through straight. So that's good. And our little hooks went through okay. We'll get those. Let's see how our rake is doing. That looks good. I have a spade. Our shears. Put those safely on their magnet sheet so I don't lose them. And there's our ladder. Everything came out nicely. Doesn't always happen, but it did. Oh, that'll be fun. I knew your reunion was coming, Jamie. I didn't know when. It's going to be fun. So it's Friday and Saturday? Friday night and Saturday, maybe? Oh, that'll... In the mountains, or I guess that's mountains, isn't it? Should be beautiful. So you will enjoy that. And we're going to put our little rack together. This has wood texture on it. It's kind of hard to see, but it's there. I think right about, it's kind of hard to decide how high or low. And now we'll start putting our tools together. We're going to put our little hook on the back of our shovel. If it'll stay. And then put our little shovel on there. And you can see I'm going to use pretty much the same layout here. We're going to change our plant though, because we can't have that sturdy little plant. We're going to have a frilly little plant. Go ahead and put the glue on both of these. We'll put that little hook there. You could put this on without those hooks. Sometimes these fussy things I think are too fussy, but Hey, they gave us these hooks, so I'm going to use them. They kind of look like spiders, don't they? Now we'll put our rake on here. It doesn't need a hook. It's behind the rake, I guess. Okay, now we need a flower pot and a plant. We're going to use the fancier flower pot, and we're going to use that frilly, beady looking plant. So we'll stamp the flower pot with, will they both fit on here? Yeah. Polished pink. This is one of those distinctive stamps. Do you see how it adds the shading for you? Just right. And then I'm going to use the new color, Parakeet Party. This is one of the new in colors. I've wanted so bad to play with all the new stamps that I have, but you can't buy them yet, so I don't want to show them. But I can do a sneak peek of this pretty color. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of a combination of lemon lime twist and garden greeny apple green, I think. So it's just a nice, pretty kind of acid green, bright and cheery. We'll run this through the cut and emboss. Came out all right. And here's our little flower pot. And we can put that together. We're just about done here. We need a sentiment, and I think I have birthday wishes from this set. Let's find a little scrap and see if we can stamp straight. And we'll use the pink, polished pink. Small ones like this always trip me up, getting them straight. Whew, that was a miracle, wasn't it? I think I can put the lid on this so it won't get dry. That's another thing you could add if you were trying to get your order to $75 is adhesives. We always need Tombow and tape runner, dimensionals, just those basics, even if there's not a stamp set you want. see, we'll put that right about there. Couple little dimensionals. These mini dimensionals should work. Could put those gloves on the top of the ladder, but I'm just going to leave it like it is. Or you could find one of our little other sets that has a bird. A little bird would be really cute there. And of course, we're not going to use pebbles. We're going to use bling. So we have polished pink jewels. These are on the retiring list. I think there's still some in stock. I'm not sure. But if you want any of those jewels, these jewels, you'll want to go ahead and get them. They will not be returning. They're on the last chance list. I've probably used at least 3 or 4 packs of these. I like shiny bling. So there's our card. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. So I'm glad to see that. So we have a masculine card and a feminine card. It doesn't have to be that way. Anybody that likes pink can have this card. It doesn't have to be masculine or feminine. But I know since my daughter-in-law loves pink everything, that this would be a good card for her. So, thanks for joining me tonight. Don't forget the free shipping tomorrow and the last chance list. And I will see you next Monday. Good night.